So welcome back to another episode of FIFA History. Today we're going to be taking a look at the things we miss from old FIFA games. These can be features, gameplay stuff, I don't know, stadiums, you know what I'm trying to say here, just different kinds of things. And we're going to see what old FIFA games had that we don't currently have in FIFA 20. Now if you want to know all the latest FIFA 21 news when it comes around this year, make sure you subscribe today. This is the best spot to get it. We've got a few of you guys watching the videos but not subscribed, so please make sure you... A very, very long time since we've seen the Barcelona stadium, the Camp Nou, or the new camp, in FIFA games, and the last time we saw it I believe was FIFA 16, so it's been about 4 years now, and unfortunately it's going to probably be another couple of years until we could see it again. But yeah, who remembers the new camp? I mean, it's never the same when you verse Barcelona in the Champions League, or you use Barcelona in career mode and you have to play in that El Libertador, which is like the generic version of the new camp, and it's trying to look similar to the new camp, but it's just never the same, man. The new camp is a special stadium. Right now you can catch it in PES. It is available in PES, and it's been available for a very, very long time. The reason is a couple of years ago, Konami decided that they wanted to partner up with Barcelona, so they have like a global partnership agreement, which basically lets PES use a lot of Barcelona assets like the stadiums and stuff. They can scan the players. So basically Konami needs Barcelona for the marketing of the game, otherwise they wouldn't have any teams they could put on the front cover and put in the game and stuff, because they would all be unlicensed. So yeah, they decided that Barcelona was going to be the perfect fit, and alongside that was obviously the new camp being exclusive on their game, but they did do a nice job with it. It does look pretty fantastic in that game. Now, unfortunately for Barcelona and FIFA fans, we're not going to be seeing this stadium in the game anytime soon. Back in June last year, in 2019, they put out a statement that Barcelona and Konami announced today that they are renewing their relationship with a new global partnership agreement, whereby the digital entertainment firm behind Pro Evo will be continuing its association with the club for the next 4 years. So, unless anything goes wrong, maybe one partner pulls out or something like that, it's going to be like this, maybe until like 2023 or something. So FIFA 23 will still not have the new camp if nothing changes until then. So it's looking like FIFA 24 is our only hope. And then who knows what's going to happen by then anyway. They might renew it again. So it's going to be a while. I do feel sorry for the people that want to see the new camp in the game. So for a lot of us that grew up playing FIFA in the 2000s, you would recognize the next commentary duo that I'm going to be presenting here. In the old FIFA games, up until about FIFA 17 or something, you could hear Clive Tilsley and Andy Townsend as a commentary package in the game. Now, right now in FIFA 20, we have Martin Tyler, who doesn't even get excited anymore half the time. I think it's time to retire, my friend. And then you've got Derek Ray and Lee Dixon, which is not too bad, but is it as iconic as Clive Tilsley, Andy Townsend? I don't know. I'm going to play some nice little highlighted clips here of their commentary so you guys can feel that nostalgia once again.
Every one of the players involved in this match will be feeling a particular pride, a national pride at wearing the national colours.
Yeah, you work hard to get here. Now you don't want to waste the opportunity. You know, go and grab it with both hands.
You wonder if Italy have that X factor this time out, but we wondered that in 2006, and look what happened there.
It's very true. They got through it, didn't they? They won it by pure guts, determination, and then if they get to a final, they're always a threat to anybody. Slow starters, but you watch them go towards the end.
Oh, look at this for a chance! Chance maybe! Balotelli scores! Oh, that'll break the ice! And he just directed that header so well.
Goalkeeper's got no chance here, Clive. Not from that sort of range. He doesn't miss with his head from there.
Man, that clip was so nostalgic. I could hear the commentary and I just wanted to go and play an old FIFA game once again. And then you've got the crowd that absolutely erupted as well in that clip. Man, I mean, that Ignite engine did have some good features, I tell ya. Now, I wonder if you guys remember the replay feeder. This was a system in FIFA where you could go and watch your replays. Basically, you would have a moment in the game, you would load up instant replay to go and watch it, and then you could clip the actual instant replay and save it to your drive. Now, this is long before, you know, the PS4 had recording options and all that kind of stuff, but I still wouldn't mind it if they brought it back. I mean, they won't bring it back, but if they could, I wouldn't mind it, because it all worked inside of a FIFA game. You just get to your instant replay, and then bang, you clip what you want to save, and then you can save it to your replay feeder, and all your FIFA highlights would be in the replay feeder. I just like the idea of all your FIFA highlights, your funny moments, your best goals, all in one spot, saved to the feeder. It's sort of like, remember when Black Ops had its own little feeder mode? I used to love that feature, but I'm going to show you what it looks like in my FIFA 13 edition. So we've got the Buffon Superman where, you know, the ref didn't even call a foul there, but Buffon absolutely speared the guy. And now we have a Hazard cracker, which was created in 2013. So this is when I was playing the game back then. We beat the guy, we take a shot from downtown and it goes straight into the back of the net. Beautiful goal. And then you've got this messy keeper thing. I don't know what happens here. Oh yeah, the keeper stuffs up and then it goes in. Yeah, the bad goalkeeping was still there back in FIFA 13 as well. And then we've got this Ozil cracker. And for some reason it's created in 2005. I don't know what happened there, but I was playing FIFA 13 in 2005. That's how advanced I was. So over the last few FIFA games, we've seen a trend where EA decides to go with a certain theme, and then that's basically your background for the whole time, no matter which menus you're in, career mode, ultimate team, kickoff, it doesn't matter, you're going to cop that same background. Now, FIFA 20's color scheme is not too bad, but FIFA 19's blue color still gives me nightmares to this day when I take a look at it, man. That game, it just gives me nightmares, man. I don't want to talk about it, but there was an underrated feature in FIFA 16 that we haven't got back since, and that was called Stadium Background. For once, EA used their brains and thought, let's not do a color scheme this year, let's put a stadium as the background, and this is what we got, ladies and gentlemen. Pick whatever stadium you wanted, and that would be your background, as long as the stadium was in the game, obviously. And if you ever wanted to change it, you could. You just had to go to your profile, go to the profile manager, go to your favorite team, or actually no, under that it was background stadium. Pick the stadium you want, very, very easy. You press save and then it changes to Old Trafford, as you can see in the background, that is Old Trafford. And then also in career mode, if you're managing Arsenal, you will have the Arsenal stadium in the background. How cool is that? If you're managing any other team, you will have that stadium in the background. And also in Ultimate Team, if you're using a stadium currently set to your club, it will appear as the background in Ultimate Team as well. So, man, whoever did that idea was a genius. But unfortunately, from FIFA 17 onwards, or FIFA 17 had the stadium, but it wasn't the stadium background feature. But then you've got like the FIFA 19, FIFA 20, where they just go with a theme and that's it. Please do something with stadium background once again, because it's one of the underrated features and it'll be so nice to see it return one day. Something that is definitely worth a mention here is those classic kits that EA used to offer in the FIFA games. What happened to these, man? These were good. You could go to your catalog basically and unlock these. You could still use them in career mode, kickoff mode and stuff. So as you can see, these kits are from like 1974, 1986. PSG's one is from 93. So some of them did have like Nike branding and stuff. And there was heaps of classic kits for different leagues, different clubs as well. You can see there was a Primera Division as well, Boca Juniors there, River Plate. And there was also Serie A. You can get that old Juve jersey, the Roma one as well. There was also international kits as well that you could use in the game. A lot of people want these back because right now there's no like kit creator option. So a lot of people play career mode, they get bored after a couple seasons and they keep seeing the same kits and there's no option to change those kits. And at least the historic kits let you use them in career mode and stuff. So if you did get bored of using the normal home and away kits, you could pop on a classic kit and play with that for a couple of matches to break it up a bit. I don't know why they got rid of this. I love that Inter kit. I remember that one. Now, recently EA did add in some retro kits to FIFA 20, but this is not the same thing as the classic kits from the catalog because these are only available in Ultimate Team. I think it's a little bit of disrespect for the people that don't play Ultimate Team. They don't get a feature like this, especially since they did something like this in old FIFA games. But it is what it is. I know why they keep it on Ultimate Team, but people would love to use these kinds of kits in kickoff and career mode as well. They would be really, really useful, but of course, they're limited to Ultimate Team. Also in FIFA 16, man, FIFA 16 was such an underrated game feature-wise, man. It had a lot of cool things, but there was a Matchday Live tab in the main menus of FIFA 16, and basically when it was like back in the day, you would have information about the club based on the current season that they're having, and because the servers are still online in FIFA 16, you can check these things, well, a few different things. You can change your team. If you're not happy with Arsenal, you can put in Liverpool or something, and it would basically give you some top scorer stats there. Benteke had 9 goals, and then it would also tell you the team form and the league table and the current Premier League stats at the time. So I think this was basically to bring like real world football into the menus of FIFA. And then you could also check out this cool feature, which was called Players in Form, Teams in Form. So click on this, it will download and do something there, but this is very, very old. It hasn't been updated in a while since FIFA 16 became FIFA 17. So this is what we're left with. As you can see, you could check your in-form players and out-of-form players. Now, I think this would change each time there was a squad update, and EA would throw in a couple players that were currently in form on this list here, and then players that were getting downgraded, you would see out of form for their name. So you can see it right there anyway. This is good as well for Team of the Week to predict who's going to get in-form cards. And then you can see like the plus numbers there. This is basically how much a player has grown, I think, from their starting overall. So Drogba went up by 2 since the start of FIFA 16, and then Bradley went up by 4. So it was a nice little feature. We don't really get this anymore. I mean, it would be nice to see it again, considering EA still does squad updates each week. It would be nice to see who's in form, who's out of form, and maybe there's a reason why they can't be bothered doing it, I don't know. But you could also check out the in-form teams as well. And at the moment, we're just left with MLS teams, but you could also see the out-of-form teams like LA Galaxy, Orlando as well. But yeah, unfortunately, it's a feature that hasn't been updated in a long time, but it used to be in FIFA 16. The next thing I miss in old FIFA games was the Juventus license. In FIFA 20, it's just not the same. At least we've got the licensed players and that, but when you see those ugly kits, when you see the missing Juventus stadium, which was in FIFA 19, now is in PES exclusively, it's just not the same when you play career mode and stuff and you're versing Juventus and you see Piemonte Calcio and you're playing in a fake stadium in the Champions League. Now, unfortunately, it's going to be a while until we see Juventus possibly back in a FIFA game licensed. In the press statement that Konami made when they unveiled the partnership with Juventus, it says that the agreement sees two global football and entertainment icons, PES and Juventus, partnering together for the next 3 years. So PES 20, PES 21, PES 22. So FIFA 23 will be maybe a chance to see Juventus back licensed, but man, this is a big loss, and it still hurts even a year after the announcement. So there's definitely room for part 2 in this series. I'll throw in some more stuff in another video. Let me know which one was your favorite from this video, which ones do you miss the most, and please make sure you check out this FIFA 20 video, hit the card in the middle, it'll take you right there. I'll see you next time.